So, you hear it in the background. I'm gonna turn that down. I just finished a movie. If you haven't read my comment for my food disgusting video, I don't remember what I called it, but about the domino thing, with the bleh faces, definitely go ahead and look at the comments. But D. Henry, my top subscriber, my one main subscriber who actually comments most of the time. I know there's a few of you out there, and I appreciate you all. But he asked if I was okay. I know I promised some videos and stuff after my birthday and on my birthday, but I haven't been able to do so because I haven't been feeling up to it. I did celebrate my birthday. It was fantastic. I got some cards and stuff that I absolutely love. My mom knows me so well. I got some stuff that is Monopoly related because I'm a big advocate fan of Monopoly. I collect Monopoly anything, really. And I also collect a lot of card games, just natural card playing games, just with different backgrounds. So, I definitely got couple of those. There was a Monopoly card game. I did not know this, but I got it, and it's fun as heck. It's a lot easier, especially if people who don't like Monopoly and like to play it for long periods of time. It says about 15 minutes to play, and it's awesome. Love it to death. So, I had a great birthday. But then I kind of went down into this weird antisocial thing, and then I came out of it because I got a job interview. I went to go do the job and everything. Then it turns out I didn't get the job, just found out today. And if you can't hear it in my voice or my nasal passage or whatever, or see it in my face, I am recovering or getting over something. I don't know what it is, but I have soreness right here in my throat. It hurts to pop my ears sometimes. My nose has been very clogged and it's hard to swallow, so I might have like a sinus infection going on or something like that. But I feel a little bit better. I took a really hot shower and breathed in that steam and, did a lot of, all that. So I'm feeling better. I did overheat the room, so I'm starting to get overheated. So I'm like, I can finally now turn off the heat because I was having some cold flashes, like those tingly cold weirdness. Oh, wow. But yeah, no, I do not have the COVID. That thing came for me. My mom would be so pissed because she's been trying to catch it for like ever. What else? What time is that? It's super duper late, I'm sure. Nope, it's like 9 p.m., so it's not that late. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Sophie and Chloe, still getting on my nerves, but I love them to death. Oh, the babies. Sophie, Chloe. Oh, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, update on the Domino's. Yes, I have ordered Domino's recently, like literally 2 days ago. I know I said I wouldn't, but I did. And I only did it because, one, my mom wanted to try one of their items. I told her about my story, but she still wanted to try it. And so we did. They have this ad going on where they're like, oh, everybody's getting, cheeseburger and tacos looking like this and ads and, getting delivered really badly. So they're like, we're going to deliver our own version, which it's in pizza format. And it's going to look delicious. It's going to taste delicious. All this stuff. So we were like, oh, that looks good. And there was a deal. So we were like, sure, why not? So we got it. It came. Nope. First off, the pizza. It was a large pizza, so there's only one size for the entire thing. Ken's, okay? And basically, you see these weird black bubbles in the pizza, and it's because the dough overcooked and created bubbles. And they look black because they got overcooked. They didn't taste too burnt, but they were burnt. All the sauce and seasoning and crap was moved around. There was actually like 1 or 2 slices that literally had nothing on it. Like, I'm telling you, there was nothing on the pizza on those 2 slices. I'm just like, so basically we just eat bread. That's basically what that is. So we got overcooked first off. the pizza slid or something. I don't know what happened. Maybe because of how it cooked, the bubbles like pushed the sauce and stuff to the other side. I don't know what happened. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I mean, it is like that mustard and ketchup sauce is different, but it's not terrible when you actually get a decent piece. Like, I'm not picky, so I can eat almost anything without being too hateful of it, but I kind of enjoyed it. The decent pieces that we had, my mom absolutely no. She was like, no. She made me leave a review, and I don't like conflict, so of course I had to leave a review. I should have left a review on the molded bread, but I didn't feel up to it. I was just gonna not get Domino's, but as you can see, I got Domino's, and it failed again, and so I did a review. Not only that, but I think it said, don't quote me on this because now I think about it, it may have not, but I'm pretty sure it does say on the site that it's made with fresh tomatoes. My mom, this is why I said don't quote me because it's not my statement, but my mom says they're canned or stewed tomatoes because they're like the little chunky thingies that you can put in stews. They're round without like the actual skin of the tomato. I don't know. So she said they weren't exactly fresh. Who knows? I don't. So I didn't really bug her down on that. So that's my new experience with Domino's, and it wasn't really worth it for the price it was at. I paid $15.80 with taxes and the delivery fee. I did not leave a tip. I know, I'm a horrible human being, and I should, but I was really broke, and she really she didn't want to cook, I didn't want to cook. Like I said, I'm just getting over something. I was not feeling up to anything, and we had exactly $16 left, so I was like, I'll order it for ya, and she didn't really eat most of it, so, yeah. So that's that experience, and I think we're just going to take a break from Domino's. I mean, we love their lava cakes to die for. I haven't had any issues with the lava cakes yet. I mean, sure, the powdered sugar and stuff is stingy a little bit. Like, sometimes there's more powdered sugar on one than the other, but I'm not a complainer. It's still the bomb after every time. And you can reheat those things, and it still tastes as good. I love their lava cakes, but, and I was really into their Philly cheese sandwiches. I would always get a lava cake, Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and then just a pizza, either with pepperoni and mushroom with extra cheese, or I would do the Murphy's barbecue pizza without the green peppers, and I'd always get it thin crust because I just like it that way. Or I just get my mom's version of the pizza, which is pepperoni and olive. So those are the only things that I would usually get from there. Then sometimes I'd get the chicken too. Their jalapeno bacon barbecue. I don't know. I don't think there's jalapeno, but the barbecue bacon chicken. You only get like 8 pieces. Are good. I mean, it's a little overcooked, but hey, I like the crunchy. So I didn't hate, but that moldy bread on one of the village, like the first one, I bought 2 that day. The first one was fine. I was able to eat it with no problem. And usually you can hold on to a sandwich and eat it next morning or next lunchtime, because that's what I would do. I'd over order so that way, one, I'm getting enough food to last a couple days so that I'm not, because it's sometimes not worth it if you just get one item and then have them deliver it to you. If you really, really want food and you only want one item, you might as well just go drive to it. You probably spend a lot less money. So I always get at least a couple things that can, feed 2 people that night and then last us maybe until lunchtime the next day, depending on if we get up early or not. My mom also likes to munch in the middle of the night, so half the time, a lot of it doesn't make it to the next day. So, because she has problems sleeping. But anyways, but she wasn't here, and I had all this food. I actually ended up having, leftover pizza for breakfast and all this, but there was that sandwich I was going to have for, my lunch and dinner time, and the first half of it, because they always cut it in half, the first half was fine. It was only when I got to that second half that I started smelling something weird. And usually, obviously, they didn't know because they cut the bread in half and didn't see it. They must have not sniffed it either because I smelled that bad. But like if you take out the top piece, right in the middle as you like tear it apart, in the middle of the middle, there was just this little baby spot of green fungi. I was like, ew. Gross. So, I didn't eat that half, obviously. But yeah. So that's my experience with Domino's and everything that's going on. Feeling better currently. Uh, Still stuffy, but I'm feeling a lot better. Like, I was getting these cold, tingly shivers that you get when you have a cold, or you're like really getting down, and like my skin felt sensitive or something, like that kind of feeling. I also had a headache. Again, it was hard to swallow anything. Like, I would drink hot water, not like hot, it's burning me, scalding me, but like warm enough water, because it would help like subside some of that pain. But I'm able to swallow it now and everything's okay. I did eat, so I'm making progress. So that is my update. Again, D. Henry, thank you for checking on me. I am doing okay. I will feel better soon. Yeah, so I know I started this video off mentioning a video on Netflix, but I will mention that later. Because I don't want to make this too long. So if you got to this point, actually put your own comment. Maybe stick to how I'm, the food, because the food did take up the most of my video. So if you got to this point, or if you got to the point and you keep hearing me say D. Henry, just put his name in the comments saying that you got here. And if it's D. Henry, you could just comment whatever, because you will probably. Thank you for watching my videos. I will talk to you guys later.